Hi, my name is Suzanne. I am a registered dietitian, certified dietary manager, and I have my continuing care administrator's designation. I've worked in residential care for approximately 30 years, and it is an area I'm super passionate about. In 2020, I was honored to be the ANFP National Dining Distinction Award winner. And I hope with this video, I will provide some best practices when it comes to seniors care dining. If you are new to this arena, it's first important to understand the different levels of care in this arena. There is 5 groups based on the level of care provided. The first one is known as independent living, also known as retirement communities or congregate care. We refer to folks as tenants. They have their own apartment, often their own car, and are quite active with clubs and hobbies within the community. Sometimes there's even a golf course and a swimming pool attached to these communities, and there's numerous meal service options available to them. White tablecloth service, concierge service, and wine service are all part of high-end living. People pay privately for this type of care. It is not government funded, and the cost ranges anywhere between $2,000 to $10,000 a month. It really depends on the level of services provided. The second level of care is called assisted living. Folks have their own apartment, there's a small kitchen, but they come to a common dining room for their meals. They value their independence, but they might need some assistance with bathing, dressing, transportation, and medication reminders. They have their own suite, and they really are free from household chores such as laundry, cooking, and cleaning. The third level of care is called skilled nursing care, also known as a nursing home. Care is provided 24/7, and the care needs tend to be higher. It may feel a little bit like a hospital, but the goal here is to make it as home-like as possible. All meals, cleaning, and activities are provided, and this can be government or privately funded. The fourth level of care is called memory care. Care is provided in a secure neighborhood, and care is provided 24/7. The focus is firmly on the individual, and usually the individual with dementia or Alzheimer's. And what we are trying to do here is to provide a safe environment for people to live. Lastly, there's rehab centers, and this is really transitioning people from acute care to getting ready to live back home. Regardless of any of those levels of care, you might also hear the term palliative care, and this means end of life. It's usually a 6-month window, and our focus here is really allowing people to live pain-free. Regardless of those 5 levels of care, there is common themes when it comes to dining. The first is that food and dining really is a core component when it comes to quality of life and care. Folks want choice on how much to eat, when to eat, and whom to eat with. They want to choose for themselves. They don't want staff deciding for them. And what this is referred to in our industry is called self-determination or self-directed living. Folks want hot food hot and cold food cold, and they really do get upset about food wastage. Our goal here in residential care is to really provide a home-like environment when it comes to meals and it not to feel institutional. Clinically, as dietitians, there is 2 major issues that we are constantly challenged with. One is preventing malnutrition, and 2 is weight loss. Studies have found that 50 to 70% of residents leave 25% or more of their food at mealtime. Now let's just shift into the licensing body. In the US, it is called CMS. CMS stands for the Center of Medicare and Medicaid Services. And they are the agency that does inspections, instills fines, and can actually close down communities. What is interesting is that CMS's #1 complaint that they receive is about meal service. So this is an area of most need for national dialogue. And in 2011, with CMS, they released the Pioneer Network Dining Standards. And these standards are supported by 12 professional bodies. It took 2 years to write and is an absolute fabulous tool to have, and I highly encourage everybody to get a copy of the Pioneer Network Dining Standards.